Today we will discuss about orbits and orbital. So what are orbits? Let's consider two cities, city P and city Q. City P and city Q are connected by only one main road. Let a car is represented in city P. Usually this car travels between city P and city Q. So we can say that this car repeats its motion for the same road. Consider solar system. We know that all planets like the Earth revolve around the Sun in a fixed circular path. This circular path of the Earth is called orbit. The Earth does not change its fixed circular path, so we can say that this Earth also repeats its motion or the same circular path or orbit. Now consider an atom. Just like planet, electrons are also revolve around the nucleus or fixed circular path or as orbit. We defined orbit as the fixed circular path around the nucleus where electrons continuously revolve are called orbits. So actually in chemistry orbits are denoted by n. For example, n is equal to 1 is called first orbit or k orbit. When n is equal to 2, it is called second orbit or L orbit. When n is equal to 3, it is called third orbit or M orbit. And when n is equal to 4, it is called fourth orbit or N orbit. So remember that all orbits have the fixed circular path in which electron revolves around the nucleus, and every orbit have its own proper name. For example, k orbit, L orbit, M orbit or N orbit. Now we will discuss about what are orbitals. Well, let's again consider two cities, cities P and city Q, and there is a mountain between these two cities. Here there are three roads between these two cities. Road 1, which I call main road or highway. Road 2 are up road, which is I call secondary road. Road 3 are down road, which I also call secondary road. Consider that there is a car in city P and you are waiting for its arrival in city Q. Let the car often uses road 1 or main road while from city P to city Q, but sometimes it may move on subroutes like route 2 to route 3. Also, you are waiting for the arrival of the car in city Q. But you 100% sure that there are three routes, one which car will travel from city P to city Q. Secondly, we can say that route 1, route 2 and route 3 are the three-dimensional region where car is traveling from city P to city Q. Similarly, consider an atom. We have learned in the previous slide that electrons revolve around the nucleus. What fixed circular path I call this all orbits is main road. Now listen carefully. If you want to find the location or position of the car between city P and city Q, you will search the car on road 1 or road 2 or on road 3. Which means that the car is present in this three-dimensional region or space. Similarly, if you want to find the position or location of an electron around the nucleus, then it may be either revolving in this electron or y direction, or it may be revolving in this direction or x direction, or it may be revolving in this direction or z direction. So the space around the nucleus in x, y or z direction is the three-dimensional region where we can find electrons. Therefore, we define orbital as three-dimensional region around the nucleus where probability of finding an electron is maximum are called orbitals. Orbitals are represented by SPDF. When n is equal to 1, it is k orbit and it has orbital 1s. When n is equal to 2, it is L orbit and it has two orbitals 2s and 2p. When n is equal to 3, it is M orbit. It has three orbitals 3s, 3p and 3d. When n is equal to 4, it is an orbit. It has 4 orbitals, 4s, 4p, 4d and 4f. Remember that one s orbital is different from two s orbitals. One s orbital means that this is the orbital of k orbit and 2s means it is the orbital of l orbit. Also remember that different orbitals have different shapes. For example, the shape of s orbital is spherical and the shape of p orbital is like dumbbell.